Hello, Jambo. Have you always wanted to teach your kids Swahili? Have you always wanted to learn Swahili? For parents, do you feel uncomfortable or ill equipped to teach your kids Swahili? Well, you're not alone. Welcome to Fun Swahili. In this video, we are going to discuss some of the challenges and how we can address and overcome them as far as teaching our kids Swahili or learning Swahili. The first challenge is one, we do not feel that we have what it takes to be able to teach our kids Swahili. The second is we do not have the resources to teach our kids Swahili, or we do not know where to find the resources. Number three, we do not have a Swahili community or people that we can use as far as learning Swahili or communicating in Swahili. And the fourth is we don't necessarily understand the benefits of teaching our kids Swahili or learning Swahili. When I'm here to offer you hope, you're not alone. A lot of parents, we are all in this journey together where we wish our kids knew Swahili, but we don't even know where to begin. So before we get started, I have a couple of things that we need to address. One, mindset. It's really important that you have the positive can-do attitude of I got this, either when teaching or when learning. The next thing is time. This is not a competition. You do not need to pick up Swahili and learn everything in like a week, 2 weeks, 2 months, even a year. Some of us went to school for 12 years, learned Swahili for 12 years, and even today we are still not comfortable speaking Swahili. But guess what? We know enough, we understand enough, and we can, we are perfectly okay as far as Swahili is concerned. So don't be in a rush or give yourself a timeline and get discouraged if you feel like you're not learning quickly. The third thing is we need to be perfectly comfortable with being imperfect. What does that mean? That means that you cannot be judging yourself and saying, oh gosh, I sound funny when I'm speaking Swahili. No, you're perfectly fine. The best way to start learning is to actually just start speaking the language, no matter how bad you sound or how bad you think you sound. That's how you're going to learn how to say things the right way. The next thing is you need a support group or a parent or a language parent. What do I mean by that? For you to be able to comfortably get up to speed with Swahili, you need to be able to speak to other people in Swahili. And that's why we have the Fun Swahili group, so that people can be able to come together, talk to one another, and find other parents and other like-minded people who want to learn Swahili. Now, as far as resources are concerned, here are some suggestions as far as where to get started. Of course, I'm going to start with my Fun Swahili book of Numbers Nambari. If your kids do not, maybe don't have a background or don't have a foundation in Swahili, the best place to start is by teaching them numbers. And why numbers? If you think about it again, when we were growing up, or when the kids were young, the first thing we started teaching them is numbers. Numbers are easy, they have a pattern, so it's easy for you to learn, and it's easy for you to teach them the numbers. And the numbers will give them a very quick instant win and motivate them to continue learning Swahili. The next thing is, again, our Fun Swahili group. You want to find communities where you can have support, where you can discuss your challenges, and find other people that want to do the same thing that you're doing. And this is where Fun Swahili is going to come in handy. We are going to once again bring resources together to help our kids learn Swahili, and discuss any challenges that there may be as far as learning Swahili. The third thing I would recommend is YouTube. You can learn anything on YouTube, anything. So let's use YouTube to get started on this journey. Anybody who has young kids, I would recommend Ubongo Kids and Akili and Me. Akili and Me especially has some programs that are both in English and Swahili, which are really, really good. Kids will love them. Ubongo Kids, on the other hand, is purely Swahili, and not just Swahili, it's Swahili Sanifu, meaning the proper Swahili, because it's from TZ. So, but it's a cartoon, so kids will still sit there and enjoy learning from Ubongo Kids. My recommendation is, and this is what I've done with my kids, is if they are, for the first couple of episodes, I would sit there with them and explain to them what's going on. That way they are not floating, at least they have an idea of what's going on in the program. And then, being kids, they'll probably want to watch that several times. So again, I would do that for every new episode that we were watching. But now they can go in and just pick any program and just watch and follow. The next thing I would recommend is Duolingo. Duolingo is a great app, and you can actually just get the free version of it. The free version has enough starting points. Don't invest your money just yet. Use it as a free app, see how you like it, and then you can decide if you want to continue, and then you can invest more money. The next thing is Google. My kids love Google. We go there and we say, how do I say X in Swahili? And the information is right there. Then they use the little speaker to hear the sound, and they have a blast with how Google is pronouncing some of the Swahili terminologies, especially now that they know how they should be pronounced. So they use that. It's a lot of fun for them. But again, Google how to learn Swahili, there's plenty of resources out there as well. Now, for parents, for you to get started or for you to be successful in this journey, you will also want to immerse yourself in Swahili, especially those of us who don't necessarily who are not necessarily comfortable speaking Swahili. You will want to do that first. I have found myself in situations where I'll say, today we are learning Swahili, and then I go to try and make a sentence and I can't complete it because oh gosh, because I can't remember some of the words. So you don't want to find yourself in that situation. You want to kind of, in your mind, plan a few lessons where you cover like specific topics. I want to say, like again, let's take numbers. You teach them numbers 1 to 10 or 1 to 20, and then you'll be asking them how to say specific numbers and so on, like how old are you, or how many. My kids love to count dishes as they wash them, so I'll ask them, how many dishes did you wash, how many days are there in a week, and so on. Like, you want to kind of keep asking them questions on stuff that you've covered with them, just to help them remember. And then another advice I have for you is, don't push it. If the kids are not feeling Swahili, don't push it, because then it's just not gonna be fun. So what you wanna do is just tell them, we are going to have this adventure of learning Swahili, then figure out, make it fun. If they are not liking it at first, try to just go easy a little bit, because you don't want to discourage them or make them have this negative energy around Swahili. And then the last but not least is, have fun. Learning Swahili can be so much fun, as you've seen my boys. Yeah. So we are gonna continue to record some videos for the younger kids, just to encourage them and to motivate them when they see some of their friends are learning Swahili, and just continue motivating one another. Let's use the Fun Swahili forum to either teach our kids Swahili or to learn Swahili, to support one another, to challenge one another. The group is open. Let's use it to discuss anything and everything related to Swahili, and how we can make this happen for our kids and our community at large. I'm really excited. I'm happy. I'm happy with the progress I've seen with my kids, and I want to give them the gift of having Swahili, and I want to give our Kenyan kids the gift of learning Swahili, because I know it will be very beneficial in their future. Thank you so much for your time, and once again, thank you, and I look forward to the things that we are going to do together in this journey of learning Swahili. If there's one thing we can do, is it. We can do it. Thank you so much. For now, kwaheri. Ciao.